Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Honor to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. We learn truth from the internet. Shalom to the brothers out there. Prophesy, we get the bodies of the sacrifice of the elect, whatever it may be. The elect of the nation of Israel, which are so-called Eagles, Latino, Native American, which are the Israelites called the Bible prophecy and history, according to the scriptures, as well as Israelite foreigners, the innumerable multitude that Israelites scattered across the course of the earth, who are living among the heathen, or may look like the heathen. You know, and I want to say, before I get to the video, let's get to Joel. It's gonna be quick. Joel 2:28. It's saying it shall come to pass. I think you get the Acts 2 also. It shall come 2:17. It shall come to pass afterwards. I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and their sons and daughters shall prophesy. And your sons, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids will I pour out my spirit. And also the Lord pouring out his spirit. You know, these people, that's why you have, doesn't mean they're of the elect, you know, because it says, and everybody, you know, so you're going to have people, even in the scriptures, you've had kings, certain heathen nation, rulers that have had dreams. You know, it doesn't mean the Lord is dealing with them in the level as he's dealing with his people, you know. But the Lord's going to put spirit out there. You know, you're going to have elect members, 2/3, or people that don't believe, the heathens, even Edomites. We're going to have dreams of the destruction that's coming, the destruction. But to them, you know, it's for their detriment. To us, it's good news. You know, but to them, the 2/3, the heathens and Esau, Edom, the main one that's ruling, which I'm 9:24, took away. You know, to them, it's bad news. But to us, you know, it's good news. You know, because we know there's a part of prophecy that's coming. Let's get Acts 2. I'm only there. Acts 2:17. So I mentioned, it said, it shall come to pass in the last days, said Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. You know, because we know through scripture, you know, that all the prophets are men, and those that's supposed to prophesy about the scriptures, you know, send that position to teach the scriptures is men. And what does it mean by prophesy? Women meaning have dreams, like we read in Joel 2:28. You know, women prophesy by explaining the dream that they had to a prophet, and the prophet, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh, bring that dream down through the scriptures. Prophesying, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaid I will pour out those days with the spirit, and they shall prophesy, and I will shew, you know, so you see, and I will shew wonders in the heavens above, the signs in the earth beneath, blood, fire, and vapor, smoke. So you see all the signs on the earth and upon the earth, skies, and under the earth, under the earth, earthquakes, you know, heat waves, hailstorms, storms, hurricanes, floods, etc. Those are all signs Yahweh started using. But let's get the main verse 13, and that dream that person saw. I'm going to play a video after I get some scriptures so you know what that dream is about. It says, Revelation 13, he drove the mark of the beast. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, and receive a mark in our right hand, on their forehead. No matter where you take it, you know. There's another verse speaking about the mark. It says, as long as you take the mark, those that took the mark is gonna be destroyed. So it doesn't matter where you take it, you gotta take it out. Your toe, pinky toe. It said, and no man might buy or sell, save he that have had the mark. This mark, what is it? motb. Or if I do microchip, that digital, which is gonna have digital currency, all your information is gonna be implemented under the skin, and a surgeon. Like it's gonna be as small as a grain of rice. It's small, it's gonna be chip. It's gonna look like in the video, the dude said in the dream that it looked like a blister. He didn't see no tattoos, nothing, because it's not gonna be a tattoo. It's gonna be implemented under the skin. You know, and he said he didn't see, any tattoo that's a 666. It's not gonna be obvious. Just in that video, as in like it's gonna be literally 666, because the barcode when you scan stuff, that barcode is as of 666, but it's not gonna be a literal number 666 like obvious like that. He said they're gonna market it as it was good, which is correct. You know, they're gonna market the FOTB as something good or positive. So people could take it. He said that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, the name of the beast, and the number of his name. Yeah, not gonna be able to buy or sell. Like in that dream, he said when he went to the store, you need the chip to buy. You can't fake not having the motb, because you're gonna need it to buy stuff. So it's gonna be a microchip with all your information to scan. Information gonna be implemented. He said it looked like a blister. Look up videos of first man inserted a microchip. Which is laughing. But the thing is, it's gonna become global. Our temptation was to, you know, Revelation was it 3:10. Temptation shall come upon the whole world, which the whole world moved to a digital currency. Which the U.S. is behind, is trying to catch up. Ultimately it's gonna be the whole world in that digital currency to try to do it with the dollar. You see, the market system being set up. In that scripture, Revelation 13, it said he caused it to put small and great. There's gonna be let me see if there's anything on there for causing to produce or bear forth. We're gonna bring it forth. To make. We're gonna make. You don't have to to make, not force. So he's gonna put you in a position, to make ready to prepare. You have to prepare you for it. You know, cause one to, so he's gonna cause you to carry out the rest of the dream. Yeah, he's gonna cause you to take it. Meaning, you gotta take off if you will, if you wanna participate in society. You know, or some people gonna take for certain benefits, etc. But it's like they like drag you down for you to take it. You know, and people gonna willingly take it because they're gonna be able to buy or sell. They're gonna want to try to get back to normalcy, which is gonna push out there. They want to be part of the system so they can function. Because it's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be all out of chaos. It's gonna cause they have to crash the dollar first for the issue no more. But if you take it, you're done. And also you mentioned that dream. The people that took it weren't in the right mind. Yeah, we believe that the MOTB, and through AI, through the technology, we should try to have try to build AI databases that could predict or read people's minds. So with that chip, they're gonna have access to your mind and probably be able to control you or delete certain memory. Because we're not aiming at certain devices, man. There's definitely got a lot of tricks up the sleeve. But take it. And plus, the Reference 60 and 1 and 2, or 2 specifically, those that take it, they're gonna get grievous sore. They're gonna have cancer. That's a lot gonna die from taking it. And those that survive the test subject, we get burnt. They're gonna be destroyed. They're gonna get burnt up. Look at when the nuclear missiles come when the Lord returns. And when World War III full effect and the Lord returns. Just in 1920, it said, and the beast was taken to him as false prophet, and wrought miracles before him, and was deceived them that have the Roman Catholic Church. Hey, you're gonna have a lot of these churches, a lot of these paid Christianity, even among those that know they're Israelites, camp that are sold out, spied. Uh, Definitely the Roman Catholic is gonna Roman Catholic Church, Christianity, all this stuff. They're gonna be pushing that motb the most, but you're also gonna have those that know they're Israelites pushing false prophets, pushing false prophets among the those that know the truth. It's gonna be pushing, aiding and taking it. But it says in which deceive them that have received the mark of the beast. It's gonna be deceived until you're gonna be tricked. So it'll cause you, to take it. You're not gonna be tied down. No, people are gonna take that shit willingly, whether you receive or not. People are gonna know deep down what it is. Because we were in Revelation 13, 16, that he calls it both all and great. And read down, it says, number of man. So a man's gonna come up with his technology, just the system, the mark of the beast system, the image of the beast. It's not gonna be spiritual demon Satan, or they operate under spiritual demon Satan. The saying adversary. The devil is saying devil means saying means Satanos in Hebrew, adversary. Devil in Hebrew means deceiver or one that played a part of the devil. But it says in the blue letter here, it says, and these were cast alive into the lake burning with brimstone. So you're gonna be left here and melted, Malachi 4:1. This place get turned to a lake of fire. Burned as an oven. 2 Peter 3:10. You're gonna be left here and melted. Not gonna deliver you. Let's get Revelation 14:9. Last one. Let's get it doesn't matter where you take it. See? Revelation 14:9 says, if any man, and the angel, and the third angel follows, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive the mark in his forehead on his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel, in the presence of the Lamb. Yeah, you're gonna be burnt up. Your nuclear missiles fire, you're gonna be through. You gotta take the tip, try to eat. But hey, Isaiah was at 65. They elect. Yahweh is gonna be taken care of. Revelation 11:4. Those that didn't take the mark. Those that were written in the book of life, that remnant, those that are not bowed the knee to the 7,000 men, the Lord reserves, that should not bow down the knee to all, which is 7,000 represent completion, 7 represent completion, which is referring to the elect. But anyway, let me play the video.
God showed me a dream of the tribulation last night, and I wanted to talk about it. The dream started when I was in my house, and I was looking for my mom and dad, and God told me that they left to go take the mark of the beast. And since my parents weren't there, I thought the house was empty, but when I went into my parents' room, my sister walked in behind me, and I asked her where mom and dad was, but she said that she didn't know. But I knew in my mind that it was the tribulation that started, so I asked if she could take me to the store. She said yeah, so we get in the car, And God told me in my spirit that she took the mark of the beast. So I look at her forehead, I don't see nothing. I look at her hands, I don't see nothing. I look at her right hand, I don't see a symbol or something indicating, telling me that she took it. But I don't see a symbol, but I see a blister. She has like, it's like a small blister, or it looked like a wound or a blister or a sore that was on her right hand. So I knew immediately by seeing that it was the mark of the beast. But God told me in my spirit that they're going to try to hide the fact that it's the mark of the beast. They're going to make it seem like it's something good. And that's going to make people want to take it instead of them forcing it on people. And God told me it's not going to be the number 666. That's not going to be the mark of the beast. It's what I seen. There was nothing on the hand. It was a chip, but there was no symbol on it. They made it seem like it was something natural to take, but that was the mark of the beast. And on everyone that took the mark of the beast, you could see blisters and sores on everybody. They can't hide it. They can't put makeup over it. It was blisters and sores, right, or wounds on everybody that took it. But I asked my sister to take me to the store because I didn't say this out loud, but in my head I'm thinking, this is the tribulation. I need to get food and supplies, and I need to get to a remote location. And as my sisters take me to the store, we're driving. And I don't know how to explain it. It's like she was being controlled. I'm so serious. Her mind was like altered, and her speech was slurred. She wasn't normal. She wasn't the same. And I seen this, and as we were driving, she was swerving all over the place, and I seen this, and I knew that she wasn't in the right state to drive, so I just tell her to turn around. So now we're on the way back home. But then God was telling me in my spirit that they can control your mind through the chip. Like, I'm so serious. They can control your mind through the chip. Like, it's so crazy. She didn't even know. She forgot everything. My sister didn't remember anything. She forgot everything, and she didn't even know where she was at. She didn't know who she was. They can literally make you a puppet. But as we were driving back and passing cars and passing people walking and everything like that, you could tell who took the mark and who didn't. It's like a dark presence surrounded the people that took the mark. But my plan, since I couldn't go to the store, was just to go back home and get all the supplies and food that I needed and then flee. But for some reason, it's like everyone could tell, like, you didn't take the mark. Like there's not even a symbol, but they could just tell. Like, some reason, some way, I don't know how, but they could just know. And there was a whole bunch of cars following me. And it's like their mood switched to aggression. And God told me that you can't fake not having the mark. You can't, like, try to go into stores and stuff like that without having it. And God told me whoever gets the mark, no matter what age they are, no matter how young or old they are, their minds can get controlled. And then I finally get home, and all the cars that were following me, they jump out and start chasing me as I'm trying to go inside my house. I try to unlock my door, and there's literally people who chase me with weapons. I hope this video doesn't get removed, but when I went to unlock the door, there was this guy that literally stabbed me in my side. And then, but he wasn't like old, like he was probably a little bit older than me. And I look at his mom, because I'm waiting for his mom to pull him off of me and stop him from what he's doing. And his mom just looks at me stares at me and starts laughing and smiling. And after that happened, God just pulled me from the dream.